This episode of Speakers of Eidolon is made possible by our generous patrons. Special thanks to our Supreme and Master Speakers, Omeji Cat Comet, Erisu Yamakawa, Alex Franco AV, Winebow Brood, Psyche, Asuta Starbreeze, Cletus Oreo, Nina Grimstarter, Lily Black, Bob CC, Mikta Rabentau, Anathos Moonscar, Pamela Isley, Elendriel Maximus, Codrith Novelist, Mira Miri, Celesta Notrell, Lazy Boy, A Wild Sarah, Luke Osborne, Pandalu Storm Arrow, Tex, Kai Lin, Arthur Law, Beridan Derard, Cypup, Spencer Christmas, Noi Fafnir, Celine DeLune, Webster Wolf, Severa, Circa Barakeel, AJ Brainswordson, Kazran, Ventos Tia, Ryark Forbear, Pizza Pockets, Leighton the House, Tony, Arcadia Lunashine, and Framboise Sakuro. Support the show and become a patron today at patreon.com/speakersxiv. Thank you.
This is Speakers of Eidolon.
Good evening, Aorcians. Welcome to Speakers of Eidolon, episode 384. I'm Lakeel Bravestone, and I'm joined today by Georgi Wiston, Mail of Anadar, and Rolodes.
Hello.
Hello. Everyone's here. It is January 14th, 2014. We're going to talk about patch 6.55. There are no patch notes, so we're not going to go through them, but if you're watching on demand, links in the description. We'll be reading a Yoshi-P Famitsu interview. I should mention patch 6.55. The website has been updated for 6.5, so we'll be looking through that. That's as close as we will get to patch notes. We'll also read the Famitsu interview, or an excerpt of a Famitsu interview with Yoshi-P done after FanFest, and we'll be giving our review on Heavensturn as well. I mean, at this point, you should all have done it, because by the time this comes out on YouTube, the event is over. So,
yeah. At the time of this podcast, there's only about 12 more hours to do it, so better be quick.
Better hurry. Okay, we'll also reading MogMail, speakersxiv.com/MogMail. We have received a lot, so thank you. Keep sending them in, speakersxiv.com/MogMail. Stay tuned for the post-show. As usual, we'll be answering questions from the Syndicate, and we will continue the curse that is Pokemon shinies.
Yay!
All right, that's it. Let's jump into recent events. Yes. Well, we'll start, as usual, with some shilling. The second Endwalker art collection is now available for pre-order. It's called The Art of Resurrection. The full title is Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, The Art of Resurrection Beyond the Veil. Couldn't think of a snappier title, Square Enix. It's a little easier to remember, but anyways, there it is.
This is their modus operandi, it's fine.
Yeah, it is available for pre-order right now. Goes on sale on the 25th of January, 2024. So,
June?
Yeah. 25th of June. Yeah? Did I not say that?
You said January. Yeah, 25th of June.
Difficult.
£30, not too bad.
25th of June. Sorry, yes. There's a lot of there's some preview photos on the Lodestone that you can look up and get a taste
there are some that you will the Square Enix art books are notorious that if there's any beautiful 2-page artwork, there will be a horrendous crease down the middle, rendering the art completely unappreciable and quite low quality therefore. So hopefully most of it will be 1-page art, sadly.
Yeah.
And it will come with a Zodiac Idol minion. So it's a Zodiac in the style of the little elemental thingies.
Yeah, it's like a chibi version of...
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
That is one of 2 of this idle minion type that we'll have to try and collect, perhaps. Who knows?
Yeah. It can be
It's
yours
expensive.
for 34.99 euros.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad.
£30.
It's
But
about,
yeah,
like,
our books are fine.
It's around the price I paid for the Encyclopedia Eorzea 3, I think. Maybe it was 10 more. If I don't remember.
And not as high quality as the encyclopedias, but it's
Is it like
That's what-
paperback or is it hardcover?
paperback usually.
It's paperback.
I
yeah.
see.
But
It's
it's
glossy.
pretty hefty though. There's a lot
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. I think I have the Heavensturn one.
They reprinted them all, so I grabbed them.
Yeah.
I think the only one I bought was the Shadowbringers one because I wanted the Dahlia Chai minion.
Oh, well
Right.
worth it.
Right.
Better than this Zodiac Idol.
I have a follow-up on the Encyclopedia Eorzea because I got mine now. Did you have
Oh no.
Did you have the logo on your spine?
Yes.
I do not.
But is yours as thick as the other 2?
No.
What
Okay,
logo?
I can show
Is
it
yours
now.
Is yours printed in China?
I think so.
You know what?
This
Let me
is
grab
getting
mine,
deep.
too.
I'm getting this. I need to know.
Okay, so here we go. Now I can actually show you for real. This is Encyclopedia Eorzea 2. Look at the spine on this. Look how
Yeah,
square
big.
it is. Square.
Thick. That's the one
thick,
I have for sure.
Big boy, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Encyclopedia Eorzea 3. Round spine. You see that? See how this is
But
curved?
no logo on it.
No logo.
So is there supposed to be a logo on the spine?
Yeah, the bottom
I
underneath
think
it.
I have the NA version.
There's
Oh.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, see, you don't have it, no.
Yeah.
Interesting, because Mela's
Mine's Chinese.
is Chinese. I think
What does
Oh.
yours say in the printing section?
Is that usually in the front or the back?
back
Some people NA's one does have the Square Enix logo.
Yeah. Here's the thing. There's inconsistencies in printing. Some with logo, some without. But here's the one thing that we
on
all
this
seem to be able
page
to agree
rather than
on.
the back, where you
Oh.
don't show the code.
Don't show them the
I
code.
already
Your
redeemed it.
code!
It's already redeemed.
No!
Oh, okay.
They are all thinner. I have yet to see anyone claiming that theirs is as thick as the EU ones. There are Americans who have the first 2 in thinner versions and say they're all the same thickness. But
Oh yeah, mine says
Yeah, no.
They are all the same
manufactured in
thickness, I've said
China.
this
It
already.
says here.
China?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. First
Ah.
edition, December 2023.
First
So
edition.
China must be doing them all, but not always having the logo on the side.
Well, the JP ones have always had the logo on the back, so it might be.
But they may still be printed in China. There must be different runs of this that go to different locations.
Yeah, must be. But it's weird that they're so inconsistent.
Did you order yours from the European Square Enix store?
No, I ordered mine from Amazon.
I ordered mine from the Square Enix store and it had a logo.
Yeah, I got mine from
See,
Amazon too.
No, I got mine from Amazon, and mine does have the logo.
Oh, there's no consistency.
It's so
What a
mysterious.
mysterious.
Well,
It doesn't even matter, but
It matters a little bit.
well, the thing that really bothers me is the change in spine. 'Cause
Exactly, yeah.
I don't know. You're not fully up to speed on this mystery, Rollo. But the European ones were used to be manufactured in Europe. They have a hard
Proudly in the European Union.
yeah, you have.
spine.
That's because it's nothing like that here. It's just like
No.
All
Any-
3 of yours are the same
other-
size, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've talked.
Yeah.
Any
Because
other
I have the
technical-
North American versions for the other 2 one as well,
Yeah.
Rollo. So yeah, it's the same.
You've not lost out on anything, but you just didn't know
No,
what
so
you'd
for-
already missed out on.
Yeah, so for you, it's like it fits the collection, but for us,
We
Yeah.
had such
the
great
spines
ones.
are so different that it,
that is. Oh, I
Yeah.
don't like that.
Yeah.
it
No.
ruins everything. So
But they were so
Wow.
Ronald, the paper they used for the European
yeah.
Union ones is like 1,000 ply. It's such good quality paper.
Because this
like
is
that
very
really,
thin.
really thick.
Really thick. Yeah.
and this is
But the Chinese one is good paper. When you feel it, it feels good. But then you compare it to the European
it's
one.
hard to explain the thickness of paper.
It's like cardboard almost.
It is very
No, I think I can see it from you showing it off. Like it looks a lot more,
Because they're the same number
or a
of
lot less
pages.
pliable almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're the
It's
same.
really,
number of
really good
pages.
paper.
And you can tell when you put them side by side that's
Huh?
that's a big
That's
difference.
just the paper
Square
quality.
Enix, his collection is ruined. Send him
Yeah,
a new one,
Why have
Yeah.
you done this?
or
to
send him
us?
2 American ones.
Yeah.
You messed it
I
up.
mean, now do you regret writing all over your first Eorzea Encyclopedia, Liqueur?
Yes.
Because anyone you get now will
Well-
not look like that.
I had a memory of me using pen in the book, but it was
Uses
all
it like a
it was
textbook.
but it was all pencil. So I've gone back and very carefully
Oh my god.
erased all of it. So it looks fine. Okay.
Ruined. Can never display them.
No. Okay. Well, anyways, an art book, whole different thing. You can get that for.
They are all the same. They're fine.
Yes.
They just have. They just seem to not actually have been thought through on some of the double spread pages.
Well, I have a
Quite
feeling that
simply-
maybe manufacturing in Europe became too expensive now in this day and age. That
Yeah,
maybe that's
probably
why
is.
they had to change it, and they went for a
You get all
uniform
the-
design.
The North American ones that Rollo and I had were manufactured in North America as well. It might just
Yeah,
be that
but
like
they've
they were
always been
decentralized
different.
where the manufacturing is in.
They've always been different.
were-
NA has been different, and Europe
No,
has
I
been
know.
different.
But the first two were
No, but I'm
manufactured
saying-
in NA.
Yeah, they were still manufactured in North America. That's my point. Is that like they might have wanted to consolidate where the manufacturing is occurring.
Yes,
God, it's a really deep mystery.
it is. Yeah.
I don't think I don't have the one that was made in America for the first.
Does it?
I do.
Oh, now I'm curious.
Proudly manufactured in the European Union.
It doesn't say proudly. It
said
says
something like
printed in the. It doesn't say proud. What is this proudly coming
that. Well,
from?
it just,
It
I
says
just feel
printed
like it's a,
in the European
in
Union.
the European Union sounds proud, though, doesn't it?
That is weird though. This one was made in America, the first edition, but it still looks
That's
exactly
so
the
weird.
same
Yeah.
as the one
North
made-
American ones have always been, the North American ones have always looked the same as the ones we have now,
Yeah.
Rollo. It's
Yeah.
only the European ones that were manufactured differently. It's just like it's only an issue for Europe now that they're all being printed in
Yeah.
the same place.
Yes.
Weird.
Big
Okay.
mistake you made, Squarenix. You made a powerful enemy today.
Oh, I don't.
Made a powerful enemy.
I'll see about. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah. Good luck. Okay. Well, anyways, the art book is available for pre-order now. It goes on sale on 25th of June, not January. Okay, moving on to more stuff you can buy. This Heidland Zodiac Meister quality figure.
This one's.
What's the complaint this time, fellas?
my
the matter?
complaint is the same with all of these in that they have an emote attachment to them for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, it's how you buy it, Mela.
No, I can't. People who pay
Yeah.
like £400 for a statue purely for the emote is just depressing.
I think calling this a Meister quality figure is a little over the top. But
Yeah, I think this is a Meister quality.
I think
figure.
if you look at the face of Heidelin, I don't know. It is just looking like a normal ass figure to me. You could maybe slash the price on this.
It's
but
not the.
How much is this
yeah.
one again?
369 euros, 99 cents.
I
Yeah,
don't know, man. Whatever about Square Enix merch in general is just so expensive
yeah.
for what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, not to compare apples and oranges, but like you can get a lot of like anime figures, very high quality, like multi-character sets from like Ami or like Kotobukiya or Good Smiles for like $200, and they
Yeah.
look really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
I don't know.
It is. Just so we're clear, it is sold out on the EU.
Already?
store.
God damn.
Can't get it.
Hmm.
Oh, shame.
Do you want to know something fun about the emote that comes with this compared
Yeah.
to previous statues?
Go on.
Okay, so you do know.
Yeah.
This emote is not across all your accounts. It
I
can
agree
cover
with
one
this.
character.
This is,
Yeah.
you should be punished for purchasing this.
You should be punished.
Okay.
You know the best part of this, if you go on to like their pre-order page, and then
Yes.
you right-click the image and you do open image in new tab, it says FF14_Meister figurine. So they can't even spell it right.
Oh
So
yeah.
this is a Meister quality, not a Meister quality.
We've been bamboozled. All right. Yeah, I mean, Zodiac looks good, I think.
I like his wing with the like celestial, like the stars in it and stuff.
Yeah.
Zodiac looks decent, but like, and Heidelin looks okay, but it's
Her face.
I don't know. It just
know.
doesn't feel as high quality as some of the other ones. Look at the Ultima the High Seraph one.
Yeah, that one's good.
God, that was
The
good.
Ultimate one is very good.
Yeah.
The Meister should mean something if they're going to charge this much.
Yeah.
Even like McFarlane Toys. I don't know if you've ever seen their statues. They're very expensive, but they're like, it's worth it. You know, they have very good sculpting, immaculate looking paint. Like I think I did some for Diablo 4, and they look like fucking amazing.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
And they warrant the price, but this is like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow, they do have some Diablo 4 ones.
Yeah, if you zoom, like chat's saying also, if you zoom in and look, like if you look closely at the paint job as well, oh my god, is that like literally like a blotch of blue paint on the hair on the promo photo? Is this real?
No.
Do you see that blue dot in her hair?
Is she meant to have that?
Well,
I think she's meant to have those things.
oh, is it? Okay.
I don't know.
Oh god, for a second
her
I thought
highlights or
someone's
something?
like, someone had spilled something on it. That would be funny.
No. I
Okay,
think she's
okay.
meant to have those. I don't know what they are, but it's a bead. Yeah, but I think she's supposed to have things in her hair.
Yeah, a single bead on that side of the head.
Oh,
There's two on the other side. If you look at the thumbnail below us.
Yeah, a bit stringy on the beads there, Square Enix.
Cringy.
I've paid €400. What did I say?
360 euro, I think.
Yeah, it's if you want it, you want it, and get it.
yeah. I mean, hey,
it's-
you don't buy these for their value. You buy them because you're a fan
Yeah,
and you want
an
their
emote.
merchandise.
yeah.
But,
Well,
okay,
you know
if you
what,
buy it for the
Nikhil?
emote, you're insane.
Yeah, exactly.
The kill.
Yeah.
The one on one side and the two on the other side is accurate to the in-game model.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
only a Meister could get quality like
Only
that.
a Meister. Only a Meister will remember that detail. I'd pay $400 for that.
Oh yeah.
Thank God they kept the 3 beads in her hair. Okay, well, get it or don't. You can't if you're in Europe. It's sold out. I think it's sold out on everywhere, actually. I don't know how many they've made for this. Okay, there you go. But we're not done yet. There's more shilling to be done. I mean, I wouldn't call that previous thing shilling. We're shilling something that's already sold out,
Buy it,
and we
buy
didn't
it.
exactly encourage it.
They're deducting that one from our
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, how about this one then? The soundtrack we talked about. I mean, this is the 3rd episode in a row that we're talking about this goddamn soundtrack. But here we go again. The soundtrack for this is not. Yes, it is. It is the exact same OST, but this is now the Blu-ray release. Is now available. Well, no, it's available on the. Oh my God, you're Japanese. 27th of March.
No. Well, this is not the same soundtrack we talked about last time. Last time we talked about the release on Spotify, which was the previous soundtrack. This is now the Growing Light soundtrack, which is for the patch cycle of Endwalker.
Okay. This is the 6.1 through 6.5 soundtrack. Sorry, yes.
Yes, that is
Blue-ray
correct,
music
yes.
disc, not for streaming. You don't get to stream
No.
this one.
No. Mm-mm.
So get the Blu-ray, turn on the
can purchase it on
PS5
certain.
and enjoy.
You'll be able to purchase it digitally from some places. It comes with the Heidelin idol minion. If you buy this,
For one character.
No.
yeah,
You have to buy both if you want your Heidelin and Zodiac idols.
Get a matching set with your friends. Maybe they interact together. Maybe the Heidelin kicks the other minion.
That'd be
Oh
fun.
my gosh.
Spend the money, find out.
Yeah.
If you look through the track list, it actually has the 16 songs that will be coming to 14 for the crossover.
Oh my gosh,
at least.
spoilers.
'Cause
Spoilers.
there's- Because there's how many are there? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 songs.
9,
Maybe 10,
16
I can't-
songs?
Mm.
Yeah.
You probably get
So
there.
all
is the one that
orchestral
made
roles.
them. I think he can do whatever the hell he wants with them. Probably.
Okay, Mel.
Well, you got
yeah.
a lot of songs for the 15 one, didn't you? You got like a lot of them at the same time.
You got 5 from
Yeah.
from the 15 one.
That's getting 9 or 10 is especially if they're all just orchestrion rolls that you buy at the end. It just seems like a dump.
Yeah. Mel, I think we should do this experiment about the minions. I'll get the soundtrack, then you get the soundtrack.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and then we'll test it out. Okay, nice. Okay, go get that.
It's not the statue; it's the book.
Oh,
It's the art book.
oh, it's the art.
We try to
No
mail
one
it.
has to get the statue.
I heard that in my head. I just assumed you meant the book ending, the art book anyway. So I was like, yeah, I'll do that.
It's like, yeah, I'll get the statue that we just shit on.
Yeah.
You were trying to bamboozle me.
Sorry.
He was trying to get you to spend £400.
I've already decided how I'm spending my £400.
You get the statue, and then Georgi will get the art book, and then you
Okay.
can test the emote.
Uh-huh.
Georgi and then Georgi and I will test the minions. Rollo, you can get
You can get fucked.
you can get fucked.
You know what? I will.
Okay, good. All right, moving
Maybe
on.
we can shill something new next week.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Okay. All worlds maintenance. It's happening.
no.
6.55 is coming up, and that means on Monday it's maintenance time for 24 hours.
What are we gonna do?
In order to replace equipment for the Japanese data center, conduct maintenance. Huh? In order to replace
What?
equipment for the Japanese data center, conduct maintenance on the infrastructure. I see. There was a longer sentence. And implement patch 6.55. A maintenance will take place, during which Final Fantasy XIV will be unavailable. We apologize for the inconvenience caused, and thank you for your understanding. So, the maintenance starts, this is in GMT, so January 15th from 10 a.m. till January 16th, 10 a.m. GMT. 24 hours, folks.
24 hours. Yeah.
This for Australia, that's 9 p.m. till 9 p.m. the following day. So, there you go. 24 hours. It's because they have to, due to equipment replacement for the Japanese data center, an error will appear when accessing the launcher during the first half of the maintenance, and it will not be accessible. The launcher is expected to become accessible around 5 a.m. on January 16th, 2024 GMT. There you
Hell
go.
yeah.
So don't panic if the launcher freaks out if you try to log in during that time.
Make sure you get all of your tomes tonight for your, what do you think, 660, 665 relic?
It'll be 665.
It'll probably
Yeah.
be, yeah.
It'll be best.
Well, it'll be BIS, but 665, isn't that the...
It's
What's
the same as the
It's the same as the
Savage.
the raid relic.
yeah.
Raid
They might have
sorry.
different stats.
Do you not think they're going to round it up, though? Isn't that what they usually do for the...
670? Oh my lord! The best
It's
weapon
like,
in the
it's
game.
the end of the game, like expansion.
No.
Is that normally the case?
I don't remember.
I thought
Rarely? It's normally matches, but on one Heavensward patch, you could get the relic before the Savage weapon, and so for a brief day, the relic was.
I think I'm
this.
thinking about the diadem again, because wasn't that the diadem weapons that was like 5 eye levels
They
higher
were
than the relic?
285 or something, 385,
Yeah.
whatever it was. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I should also say, because this is a very extensive maintenance, literally everything will go down during the maintenance, including the forums. So,
Aw.
like, everything...
and the lodestone.
Yeah, how
At
will
least
we
I can still
survive
go on the
without the
companion
official...
app, though.
No, the companion app will be down as well. Yeah. And also, Mela, this is important for you specifically. Any duty recorder data recorded prior to this maintenance can no longer be replayed after this maintenance.
Ah.
So I'm sorry about all your duty recorder data.
I like that it says cannot be replayed though, so they don't wipe them; they just make them inaccessible.
Yeah.
That you have to then wipe them yourself.
It looks like it doesn't look like the forums are going down. During this time period, news will not be available on the lodestone. We will announce news on our official forums and official X account if needed.
Oh, actually, there is.
Whoops, sorry. It's because I was eating the apple.
Oh.
This is where we can be refugees.
Oh yeah, you're right. It actually has a line for the forums specifically. I thought they were taking everything down. Okay, the forums will actually still. It'll be the safe harbor. Actually, this is where we should all go. Let's all hang
See
out
you
on
on
the
the
forums,
forums,
guys.
The forums will be our little Alamigo while we wait.
Yeah. But everything else, the online store, oh no, Mog Station, companion app, and of course the duty data recorder recordings that you love.
Not the Mog Station.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy my new items.
what it says about the forums, there will be a time period during which it may not be possible to make new character forum registration or edit information. In addition, character images may not be displayed, but the forums are not going down.
Also, it'll be limited.
It'll
It'll be in limited mode.
potentially.
Yeah.
You won't be able to see your character. That's scary.
Make new character forum registrations. God, get on that, folks. If you're not registered on the forums, go do that
Hurry
now.
up.
Yeah, hurry.
Quick, because you've not got much time.
Yeah, you want to be there when everyone flocks to the forums when 14 is down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you in general discussion EU.
See
Is
you
that what it's
there.
called?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. That's that. Be prepared. 6.55 is coming. The end of the expansion, essentially. So, big moment.
Yeah, it's over. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
And how much we love everything about this game all the time.
We will be doing a post-mortem, I guess, after 6.55.
Is it dead? Yeah, of course it's dead.
Is 14 finally fucking dead?
It finally happened.
And then put the image of Yoshi-P like crying in the
Yeah.
grave and has like 14 on the tombstone.
Okay, well, anyways, Heavensturn. It's the new year,
Oh,
and
yeah.
of course, a new Heavensturn has...
Well, it was the new year.
Well, it was.
It's the 14th of January now, Luki, and I think we've all turned our heavens.
All right, so am I wrong in this? Don't Japanese people celebrate the Lunar New Year? That's like in March, but they do the New Year's, like the Lunar New Year event in January.
They might attribute a lunar animal to the Gregorian calendar.
I think that's
Yeah.
how. I don't think the Japanese follow the Lunar New
No,
Year. They
that's
might
China,
still
okay.
celebrate it, but I don't think they really treat it as
Yeah.
Okay.
the same.
And then they just do it as there'll be a lunar or a zodiac animal for
Yeah.
the year anyway.
And also, most of the events in 14 are based on Western traditions, with the
That's true.
exception of like even Heavensturn. They
Ladies'
reference
Day.
That's true, actually. though.
Heavensturn. They actually mention it in this quest, but it's been mentioned pretty much every year if you talk to NPCs. But in Eorzea, they select like one god of the 12 is selected
Yeah.
to be.
Do you remember
the
who it
main
was for
god.
this year?
It was
The keeper.
Althik. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's cool to know.
Yeah. We sort of ignore that because we're doing the Eastern. That's the focus of Heavensturn. But it's weird, isn't it? Weird that there's no like, maybe in the
It's
future.
weird that this is an MMO tradition, though. But like, even Japanese developers have adopted all in-game seasonal events have to be Christian holidays. It is weird.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, where's the Golden Week celebration?
Little Ladies' Day is my favorite
Yeah.
Christian holiday.
That-
I love
That's
it.
the standout one. That's the
Those
standout
are the
one.
exceptions. That's
No.
little.
I'm
Ladies'
glad we
Day.
have things like that.
I think there is stuff that I think like PSO2
Valentine's
does-
Day is not Christian.
Fantasy Star Universe or whatever does like Golden Week. They do a lot of Japanese celebrations from what I know.
Yeah.
Saint Valentine was a Roman Catholic
Well,
saint. So don't try and get me with
Oh
that.
yeah, you're right. Well, it's made by like it's commercialized.
Look,
it's definitely. Don't try to say the church celebrates Valentine's Day,
all right.
you bitch.
He is a Christian saint, and that's all that matters.
So is Saint-
Don't even try and gotcha
Okay.
me like that, all right? Don't even try.
Well, I'm not going to try to get you.
They should start doing like, let's celebrate Sabbath in 14.
But that's a no work
What?
day, so we can't do anything. What, duty
What?
roulette just is disabled?
Yeah, you can do nothing mechanically.
I'm surprised. What they need to like. I wish they had holidays that were Eorzean and not from like.
This is one of the best things that WoW added, because they used to do the MMO traditions, but when they added it in their calendar, they slowly introduced, like, every month has like 2 or 3 fake celebrations that they made up just to make, to add in lore and make it a bit more
The
alive.
Rising is an Eorzean holiday, and that before then it was called Foundation Day. So
And Moonfire Fair isn't.
Moonfire
It
Fair
has no real equivalent.
I mean,
No, exactly.
you could maybe if
Summer
you
festival.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
maybe do that, but whatever. Yeah, that one's fine. That one's
there's
good.
a couple here and there. And I like that, though. I do.
yeah.
I wish they added more, just like now that they've made Make It Rain. Yeah, well, Make It Rain's like traditional now, and I like that.
Yeah, they've introduced.
Add more things
I mean,
like that.
It is. I don't know if they would consider it a holiday in universe.
No, but
It's a celebration, but
yeah.
like it's a celebration. It's a celebration in the same way Black Friday is a celebration.
Yeah.
It was in Black Friday.
It is actually in the new Eorzea encyclopedia, whatever. That it is listed under holidays there, which is very funny.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, where else would they put it though?
yeah.
That's the issue.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So Heavensturn. I do, just while we're on that topic, I do wonder if one day when they run out, well, that would be 10 years from now. The game's over then, probably. But if they ever were in need of like new content for Heavensturn, they could just revert it to be about like Eorzea's Heavensturn, like, and spin a story on that where they have to pick one of the 12 gods.
I mean, now would have been
done?
the chance. We are done. We're started again.
Yeah, we started over.
That's why we're not getting the helmets anymore. I would have thought that if they were going to do this, this would have been the time to do it, and they're not doing it. So I just feel like they're
which is weird. It's just going to be a repeat
the Eastern
every year.
traditions.
Yeah.
Well,
Which is fine. I mean, I don't care. We're getting cute little minions. We'll talk about that. Let's talk about the story. Pretty
Misleading poster.
Yeah.
somewhat, yeah.
Yeah. We
Why is
I mean, say Ryu participates in the storyline and then post quest, but not in that form.
In the storyline, he's talked about. He's
talked
not.
about.
He doesn't. You never speak to
No.
him. You don't even have to speak to him.
No.
When they were telling the story that we'll get to, it evoked in my mind the strong image of Seiryu unit. Therefore, I saw essentially what is in the picture.
Okay, so the story, I mean, it starts off pretty similar, I would say, to every like Heavensturn nowadays when it's not the mochi pounding, where they're like struggling to spread the word on Heavensturn, essentially. But this time,
God damn it! They need the mochi.
Evidently.
They have this new mascot, if you will. This, what do they call it? What is
Ryunosuke?
Yeah, that.
Ryunosuke.
There's two of them, Ryunosuke and Ryuji. They're just They're just chocobos with names, but with Ryu in it.
Yeah.
And she refers to it as a Ryu every time, like to other NPCs, which and hilarity ensues when Eorzeans don't understand what that means. So they want to teach people about it, like make people like the I keep calling it. Well, it's a minion, the chocobo.
Chocobo chick.
Yeah, the chocobo.
Well, they want to teach people about Ryu.
Yeah.
Or the creatures that they call that.
Mm-hmm.
they're like missionaries? They're trying to convert us.
Yeah, and we get to play as missionaries for a little bit in this quest line, in fact.
There's a little girl that we eventually have a chat with, and we try and impress her.
Yeah.
And she's not having any of it.
She doesn't see the point. She's like, what do you mean? It's a cute chocobo, I guess, but what's this all about? And so we get to like, there's a choice here, I think, where you get to like tell them what they should improve, like how to help.
You need to explain what a Ryu is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm waiting for Ken next year.
Yeah. Which I feel like we could have resolved a lot here by just saying, so here's what you should do. Just say that Ryu is dragon, profit. I think that's it. I think that's literally
adamant
it.
that they're different animals.
Yeah, she says that.
Yeah, she does.
She says
that they're a different animal.
I mean, the Ryu that they have are not dragons.
No, but you
They're
could
not,
be like,
because dragons in
Ryu is it's dragon but different. Okay, you pull them in with dragon, and then you go, but listen, there's more to it actually. You know, that's the sell.
The issue in our universe, in the world of Heidelin or Aetheris, dragons are aliens.
That's true. Yeah,
and Ryu are not aliens.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so we are. Oh yeah, while we're talking, the little girl and the little chocobo chick is gone.
The chocobo follows after the little girl.
Yeah. So we have to try to figure out where they went.
We have to find out where she's gone.
Yeah.
And we ask around Limpsula Minster.
We get to talk to Yeah, the lady in front of the lift.
I knew you'd be excited about this.
The lift attendant. That was funny.
I thought you were going to get excited about how one of the NPCs that you can ask is the one that looks like there's a key smash, like a guild trader.
Oh
NPC.
yeah, him, dude. All of them were great. I mean, there was like,
Fan favorites coming out.
yeah, we get to talk to a few people, and they are all confused. They don't understand what this foreigner is saying. You know,
There's a girl
what is
that
a
is a
Ryu?
chocobo is like a Ryu.
yeah,
And then they're like, what? It's a bit like a dragon. They go, oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah,
Further reinforcing what we need to do to make
Yeah.
the cell.
yeah.
But thankfully, we stalk this child into the veldt of Lenosha, into like the safest zone in Lenosha.
Right before then, though, we do learn that child is the daughter of a merchant.
That's
That's an important tidbit that we learn.
Who is traveling to the east.
Yes.
Mm.
And the reason she was talking to the Ryu Bugyo is so that she could learn about if there were any eastern gods that she could pray to protect him, because it wasn't the year of Limlane.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is true. She thought blasphemy was the way forward.
Yeah.
It's not.
She was worried that,
Yeah.
the seas are treacherous. So we meet up, and what happens then? That's when we get to the story stuff.
That's when we get to the river. We find out that she went to her father's favorite fishing spot, the Ageless River.
Yeah.
We meet her up there, and this is especially fun if you do it at nighttime, because you're two strangers that are approaching a little girl in the middle of the night, and then one of them screams their name, despite the fact that the little girl never introduced themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's so safe. You
Yes.
know, it's a level 1 zone.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, what's going on then? Why the hell are you here?
Yeah.
And I think then is that when she starts to do a bit of a sell and we find out why she was upset?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we relocate further upriver to the waterfalls for the storyline.
Well, she's like, oh, well, you got your chocobo chick back. Like, leave me alone. Or like, everything's fine now. But then the Ryu Bugyo is like, well, now I'm invested in your story. I want to make you feel better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we go up to the that nice set of waterfalls, and we hear a story about Seiryu,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
who is a deity of water and wind, and maybe we can get a story about him that will put her at ease.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's pretty much is about like doing a virgin sacrifice or something. One.
A maiden was involved, yeah.
They didn't say virgin. The young maiden. This village would send out and sacrifice young women to satisfy Seiryu, and then later on you'll find out that Seiryu didn't really care for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was like basically it was the fishing village. There's one in Ari. In the fishing village.
Sorry, I didn't say what it was.
It's like that, and it was going to be like flooded or something. In theory, you protected them.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty much it.
And at this point, you can say, "Is this familiar?" The Ryu Bugyo asks, "Is this story familiar to you?" And he's like, "Yeah, I actually met Seiryu."
Yeah.
And they're like, and she's like, "Oh, so it's more snake-like. So you could celebrate Seiryu in the year of the snake too."
Which is what you said beforehand, you know. So you said like 2 weeks or whatever, and I was like, they knew.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So that's and then I don't know. It just resolves there. I think we just
Pretty
go
much
back.
that's
that part's
like
resolved.
happy.
The little girl's happy, and then this part felt kind of unnecessary, where we have to just like bring the Ryu Bugyo around and Ryunosuke and just like gather people up and convince them to learn about the Ryu, which I was like, I felt like the story's over, but okay.
Yeah.
No, we really got to get those conversions going. Come on.
Yeah.
We have a quota to meet.
Yeah.
And then she finishes up, and she did some research on dragons, didn't she?
Yeah. But yeah, did she? She did research
I'm pretty
on
sure
dragons.
she had been researching dragons and Ryu and the similarities between them or something. I'm sure that was part of the quest line.
Oh,
I did it like on the day it came out, and it's been like 2
my
weeks now.
memory is
I did
fractured.
it like a couple of hours ago, and I don't remember that. I'm sorry.
What I do remember is that when we go out, when I realized that we were like just doing missionary work, was when we went. we talked to a dude and was like, "I already prayed to Lim Lane. Thank you very much." They're like, but listen,
Yeah.
listen, your god stupid right now. It's all about this dude. Listen how epic
It
he
was
is.
like, hey, Lim Lane, only oceans.
Yeah.
Serio. Also rivers.
Yeah. Which okay, it's weird. But yeah, that's that.
Yeah,
that.
she
Then we go-
had learned that it had similarities with the dragons, but she recently discovered it was in fact a distinct being.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go. Then we return to the old man, and that's it. That's the quest.
Mhm. And then they were like, well, how do we reward you? And then the Chocobo chick's like, I want to go with you. And he's like, yeah, okay, you can have our second one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have our spare.
yeah,
Yeah.
poor thing. And then they also open up the fortune-telling booth.
Yes.
That's actually open beforehand. You can do that beforehand.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, they guide you towards it.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Yeah,
see
they
that dude in the armor still with his
That's true.
not gal pal or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they both
Oh
said
yeah,
that
they're
they both got fortunes saying that they would get closer to a companion. And then
Oh,
they're
they're so stupid.
This
Like,
companion. Yeah,
I wondered what that means. What?
yeah. What was your fortune?
This year's going to be misfortune, unfortunately.
I don't even fucking remember what mine said. It was just like mediocre. I don't even remember what it
mediocre?
said. Yeah. It was
Mhm.
nothing bad. It was just nothing.
Hello?
Let's see. I didn't get anything particularly bad. I think they said I had to be strong, like the Destroyer this year. And to
Destroyer?
not be, and to not be complacent.
Okay.
To take action.
I got second year in a row of grave misfortune.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, that's okay, Gil, because you've got a baseline level. I've gone from like miraculous levels of fortune last year to misfortune this year, so I've gone down like 3 levels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow. Wouldn't that be nice? Chat also brought up, there is a blue bunny. That is Sayuri dressed up.
Oh yes, that's
Who just says, I don't remember doing any of these things, lol.
Yeah.
I actually don't
No, he
care
doesn't
about
say
this
that.
anymore.
He says he
Lol,
does remember,
specifically, yeah.
but like he's like this virgin sacrifice thing. I didn't really care for. I just went along with it because they thought it was real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's Heavensturn compared to other years. I'd say it's just another Heavensturn quest. You know, that's
or
I didn't
putting it on the
hate
chart.
story.
no.
It was
Like,
fine.
It's just see it best.
I
I like the reward.
yeah, the reward is okay.
I like the reward. I mean, we never get a lot for Heavensturn, so I'm not going to like judge it too harshly.
I do look forward to the fortunes. I think that's just fun.
I like the
Yeah,
new
it's
fortunes,
alright.
and they added new things to them, so I'm
Oh.
glad they're keeping them up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. That's Heavensturn, 2024. Okay. Speakers approved.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
moving
that's
on.
alright.
Oh wait, shit. There's a slide missing here.
No, there's one more thing.
Is it missing or is it just hidden behind this? Aha.
Well,
I've put it out of order. Oh, that's fine.
the big reveal,
Yeah.
Hrothgar.
We're
Whoa.
already seeing it there, but 6.5's website has been updated with information about 6.55. So let's take a look on the website here. So first of all, unto abyssal depths shine hope anew is the
We had that
tagline.
already.
Yeah. Was the effect always there? Like I guess it always
Yes,
was.
it's
It
always
just
been
it
there.
just looks very good. Here's Growing Light Part 2. Yeah, there is
Whoa.
Hrothgar Lady in current
But
graphics.
There's more than just the legs.
Yeah,
I know.
Yes.
God.
yeah.
I thought she was just
You know
a
what
pair
this-
of legs.
You know what this picture reminds me of?
What?
I think it's Taylor Swift. That picture of Taylor Swift, and then next to her is the very or it might not have been Bruno Mars, but like it was a very short man looking up at her.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, that's
are you
Twitter.
talking
I
about
know that
Tyler? The
Oh,
streamer
Tyler
Tyler.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like looking up like
yeah,
this
yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. I think
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is. Yeah. Yeah, this is the female Rothgar. Now that the cat's out of the bag, literally, we can have them in the game fully now, not just legs. And then we
Yes.
also learned that
Aw.
we're going to
What?
see Kryl
Mm.
discover her
She's
new.
Picton.
Yeah, it's going to be.
That is
Picton.
at the ether font. That
Yes.
is looking back from the second boss arena.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that normally we get a single player duty for the second half of the 0.5 patches.
hmm
So for the 0.55 patches, my guess right now, because of this picture, is that we will get a role play section as Kryl.
Yeah.
No, I would be
That's
okay with that. Maybe it will give us a slight insight into how Pictomancer will play.
Yeah.
She'll have one
Mhm.
button. That's,
Yes.
that's all they could make
It's
in
the
time.
paint button.
Hey,
Uh,
they've been pretty generous with the roleplay sections in terms of like amount of buttons. Like they normally get 7 to 8 now.
Yeah, but how
Yeah,
many
we
of
know
a
that.
brand new
Extensive.
job will they be able to put
Yeah.
into a patch? You know.
We're way
Well, the
past the
question-
Heian days.
She'll have
of,
Riot
I'm-
Blades. She'll have Fire
I think
One.
they could easily make one that functions nothing like actual Pictomancer.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
I like
She
that she has
also
the
her
mana and
outfit.
health potions.
Her outfit has changed as well.
She's
so,
been playing
yeah.
Diablo.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's got some denim.
Yeah, it's got some
Yeah.
denim.
You can see some little stitching on her on the seams.
She
on the
must have
crotch.
visited Tataru.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
There's a little text blurb here. With Saromas defeated and the threat of a Void Sent incursion now past, the Warrior of Light returns to the source. Their adventure at last come to an end. But rarely is there rest for the righteous, for an unexpected visitor has come knocking at the Baldessian annex, eager for an audience with Eorzea's greatest hero.
That's us.
Actually, with us specifically.
Yeah, I guess so.
They're so cool.
Yeah,
People know all about us all across the world.
yeah,
Look at her axe.
Maybe apparently.
yeah,
Yeah, her abs are quite
badass.
well defined.
yeah.
Great
Okay.
cheese on that.
Great cheese on the abs. All right, moving
I said
on.
axe.
Did you
Here
say
we go.
axe?
Yeah, I said axe, not abs.
Oh, I thought you
She
said
has a really
abs.
cool looking weapon.
But we immediately
said
went for the abs.
Look how good her weapon is, and you're just talking about her. Look how good that is. That's so cool.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all right.
Cool.
Abs
like a
are better.
gargoyle
The
or a
abs are
bat.
better.
Sorry, I'm-
The abs
The abs
are
are
I'm
nice
just-
too, yeah.
I'm distracted. The neurons
Yeah.
activate. you know?
Here's the Gilded Araya.
This looks pretty
This is something.
cool.
That is
I'm
Azura.
so happy for Gilgamesh. They finally transitioned.
Yeah. Yes.
Good for
Something
her.
that Rollo and I have finally done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you see, Gilgamesh is the one on the left behind her, Rollo.
Yeah.
No, shut up. The
Uh,
joke works better.
Called to Thavnir by mortal avarice and delighting in the clash of steel on steel, this manifestation of the battle-thirsty Asura will put your
thirsty.
metal to the test. There's also a render of
Whoa, she got her toes out.
Oof.
Blow those out. Blow those out right now. Not for free.
Demonetized.
Yeah, you gotta
Uh,
pay for that. Patreon.com.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
makes sense.
We will take money for Asura's feet. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's the fight. It'll probably be linked. Do you think it'll be linked? Does it say anything about Hildebrand here?
Yeah, it does.
There
But
it
that's
is.
later.
It does.
The Tataru, can you read the Tataru's Grand Endeavor thing? Because that's actually releasing with patch 6.55. I don't remember when they updated this, though.
A while back now. It's not green anymore.
We have looked at this before because it says nothing. As Tataru Tara's boutique
That's-
enjoys
I mean-
unprecedented profits thanks to your realm-wide deliveries, Megina steps forward with her own idea for the company's next endeavor.
Presumably the final one? For
I would-
the
yeah.
quest line, at least.
Yeah, I would assume so, yeah. Hildy, despite
Whoa.
the stunning revelation that Godbrand, okay, spoilers for Hildebrand, big
Yeah,
spoiler. Despite the stunning revelation that Godbrand, the founding lord of House Manderville, was of alien origin, it is business as usual for Inspector Hildebrand and his band of inquisitive misfits. They barrel ahead in their efforts to crack the case of Poo-Poo's missing companion,
God.
bringing them into conflict with the most meddlesome nemesis they have encountered to date.
Ah.
Yeah.
This will be the last. So we should find Poo Poo's friend, hopefully, and
Yes.
Yeah.
and then we will see whence Hildebrand is tossed off into the sky towards next.
But I'm assuming Asura will be tied to this storyline.
It makes the most sense.
I mean, Greg is involved, so most
Yeah.
likely. Right.
maybe
No,
Greg and
Greg's
Lou.
not necessarily involved because the current villains that we've seen have talked about summoning a primal.
Who's
Oh, yeah,
he
that's
again?
true.
Dr. Lugay.
Yeah.
Not Dr. Lugay, but the people that Dr. Lugay was working for.
Okay, and then we know that this is happening. 6.55, the tombstone weapon. I
Yeah.
like to call it the tombstone weapon.
This
for
one will have a
6.55.
beautiful effect, hopefully.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the end better.
yeah.
I think it will have an effect worthy of our 7,500 tomes or whatever we've paid at this point.
Yeah,
You'll get your money's worth for sure.
yeah. The Tribal Alliance quest for Endwalker is also launching this patch. We get
Oh,
this
God.
creature
Disgusting
He's
creature.
naked. Ew.
and all of this.
Why is El Toe?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
don't
It is
think it's
Elto.
no,
Is it?
no,
No, I think-
Elto grew up.
Oh yeah, Elto
Elto
became
is-
a big one.
but-
Yeah,
I
This is his
think this
model.
is just
Okay.
a random dragon from Ultima Thule.
I
Just
see.
a little dragonette.
A dragonette.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, everyone's here.
Oh,
They've made like
what was he called again? What was the Omega Eye called?
Sigma 4.
Oh, is that his name? Oh,
yeah,
Yes.
He's so cool.
yeah. So everyone's here at what looks like the dead ends.
Yeah, finish those quests, Lucio.
I have. I'm done.
Oh, you did?
I am ready for
He's
this.
been, yeah, I know. I
Wow,
asked him about
so
this
impressed.
previously.
Okay, and then we have.
Oh, you're not going to
that's-
read the information?
Oh, sorry. Yes, last dregs. Dead ends. What's dead ends?
The final
the name.
dungeon.
Oh, that's
The dungeon.
Yeah.
the last dregs has helped patrons' happiness grow beyond what the laws of physics were once thought to allow. But could they be even happier? This is what Jamming Way aims to find out, calling upon their comrade in Apron's network of allies to host the greatest event that the end of the universe has ever seen.
Even
The
happier.
words.
Don't be greedy.
Infinite happy. Look, that's our podcasting setup, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's how we stream.
you have that.
We got our sippy cups.
our
Sippy cup
sippy
of
cup.
carrot juice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're healthy.
The
now.
big lever that Lucio loves to pull.
So
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
a switcher. Like, why would we use a switcher?
But
for
also
an
you have a
audio?
piano, so you
Yeah.
have to like.
That's
I
what he
guess
does
that's-
the music at the start
But
with.
I thought this was an. Yeah, this is very strange. And two big buttons. This feels weird. Why do both of them have a switcher?
And
as
then
well?
we have our chess timer on the right there. Just
Yeah.
make sure no one talks
yeah,
too often.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't hear, it, but we play chess against each other at like master level.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And that's that. And well, there is also. I mean, I don't want to look. I feel like
No,
this
I
I
mean-
hate them.
This
Wait, he's
outfit-
not naked? No,
No, he's
not.
fully armored.
Yeah,
Very
but
armor.
at first glance, it gives fetish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it gives fetish.
Yeah.
Like an S&M.
Yeah.
Yeah. An S&M elephant.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's new on the website. There is a green dot on media, but
No, it's not.
I
It's
saw-
all just the pictures
I
we've
saw
already
just what
seen.
we've
the
seen.
pictures.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. That's that. Patch notes. If you're watching this on demand right now, you should. The patch notes are probably out, so you can
Hope
go
so.
through them yourself.
Unless it's patch day and they never release them.
Be very strange. But there you go. 6.55 coming soon. Yoshi-P.
Wait, no. MogMail now.
Oh shit! Right. We'll get back to that in a second. MogMail. Let's read
Horrible
some
picture.
MogMail.
Yeah, we
I don't know
want
what
to
you're
save
talking about.
that. Yeah, we don't need to see that.
So
Right.
good.
Let's look at some MogMail. It's from Miles Sainsborough from Balmung.
Batman.
This game is 10 years old, and it only feels like yesterday when we first started in Eorzea, and had a lot of questions of the mysteries in the story and the world at large. Over the years, I've seen some very out there theories people came up with that were later debunked, such as the Warrior of Light being a primal, how Hydaelyn was evil all along, or how the Warrior of Light would turn against Hydaelyn on the first, since they would become a Warrior of Darkness. What crazy theories have you seen? Perhaps you had some yourselves that became true or debunked later. Let's hear them.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, Mela, say it.
we are Russian.
Oh yeah,
Say
that's
the
a good
line.
one. Yeah,
That was years in the making, and
was
it
unfortunately
was so
debunked.
close to being true. So close.
Yeah,
I don't think it was ever close to being.
Georgie,
No.
you gotta let me
never.
have this.
we
It
had.
was so close, Georgie.
There
We've
were
been saying this since like Stormblood, I think.
Yeah. It's been going for a while. Yeah, there was a moment where I was starting to think maybe
God,
it's
yeah,
finally
exactly right.
happening, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. We also had the stuff leading up to Shadowbringers here on speakers was pretty crazy. It's probably the one that I remember. That was our biggest moment. I think was when.
Yeah.
First of all, the lamps, which I turned
Lamps
out to
was
be
a good
correct. But also when we suddenly had a revelation. Well, actually, no. It started with me thinking there were 2 crystal towers. Because
we saw the
I was
video,
going
the blurry
crazy
thing,
in the
remember?
trailer. Because in the trailer there
Yeah.
was like where you suddenly saw 2 of them. And I'm like, what if there are 2 crystal towers? And I love your chat, but you cannot say that you supported that theory. You all called me a lunatic when I said
Yeah.
that. It's like, that's just a visual effect. I'm like, I don't know. So that happened. And then right before the full release trailer, I think it was before FanFest, we realized that in the last few frames, when the Warrior of Light like turns towards the camera in the Endwalker trailer, you can see a part that looked like the Crystal Tower in the background, and it all just clicked into place. And I'm like, what if the Crystal Tower can allow us to teleport to a different place?
Yeah.
Roll the full
Crazy.
trailer and the full
Ruins
reveal
the
happens.
whole expansion just before the reveal because you figured it out.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was a wild reveal. Also, oh god, there was obviously Hydaelyn is evil. That was like
That
mentioned
was
in
a
the
good one.
MogMail.
I liked that one. All the theories in this game that turned out to not be true were just such a joy to believe.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Some of them are super delusional, though.
Yeah.
And
Some
I
were a
appreciate.
bit
I can
delusional.
enjoy the delusion from time to time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but some of them almost should have happened.
Vanadil Hydaelyn. Vanadil
That's a
and
good
Hydaelyn,
one, and that
which
that
has
one might
yet
not be
to
wrong now.
Yet to be fully debunked, by the way. So we'll see when we get the raid, I guess. I mean, I want to mention that in 11, there were 2 gods, a bad and a good one, just like in 14 as well. So there's some stuff there that's relevant.
Yeah.
But yeah, still not debunked, but still a crazy theory. I think still it's a big you have to overlook a few things to make it fit. But still, it's there.
There was one that I saw. I think people have been talking about it for a while, but I saw it recently again about Minfilia being like super tempered by Hydaelyn or something, and kind of like an evil, like in a way that would not be nice. Which I don't.
Well,
it doesn't make any sense. I feel like
no, but that was, I think that was like spawned by the idea that Hydaelyn was evil, wasn't it? So it like connected. To
it was.
theory. Yeah,
but people still are on about that even now, which is like
It's not that far fetched, is it? I mean,
But
she
it's- but
essentially voluntarily let her soul be taken into
Yes.
the Mother Crystal's domain, and then she finally came back a long time later, completely changed and being very like evangelical about what she needs to do about Hydaelyn. I can see where that came from.
Yeah.
Could be true.
And
I can see it. People were looking a lot at the old patch art too. I think for was it Realm Reborn or maybe Heavensturn, where she's like in like the chains of like a mother crystal kind of looking thing.
oh yeah,
And we're like,
Yeah.
ooh, she's evil. I'm like,
yeah,
It's nice. It's a nice theory,
I love these theories.
yeah.
but it's her intentions or Hydaelyn's intentions are just so forthright that I really don't think that would ever be the case.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, there's been so many, and a lot of them obviously once they've been debunked, you stop thinking about them. So
That's the
then
trouble.
you
Yeah.
forget about them. But there's been so much. Like,
There was obviously that one we came up with like 6 or 7 years ago about the super advanced cyberpunk city in the new world. That
oh
obviously
yeah, right.
suddenly looks like it's
Mhm.
coming true. Obviously the
Yeah.
footage is lost now, but we got that one.
12 being primals was a theory.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was a big one.
We were tempered by
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
12,
Yes.
specifically not Highland.
Yeah.
And they ended up not being primals, but unfortunately ancients.
Unfortunately,
so much
you would
worse.
prefer the primals because
I
always
don't really
hated
know
that theory.
anymore.
I never wanted them to be
The
primals.
thing is, the 12 thing came off the back of like the 2 expansions of everything was ancients after like everything was Alligans, and it's when you're just bored, like you're
No,
tired of everything being.
I agree with that, but they weren't normal. I mean,
No, they were
we've had this
interesting
discussion.
ancients. Yeah, they were interesting
Because it brings up the definition of like what is a god,
Mhm.
which is a difficult definition to like. You can't really explain that. Where are we on time? We can do one more. Let's do another MogMail. This MogMail is coming to us from. Oh, no audio. From Larson Trecherus. C's in English. I hate them. All right, Tresius. 2-year viewer and only now deciding to send in MogMail and join the Discord. Oops. Well, welcome.
Welcome.
Now that better late than never, as they say. Now that we've had all 3 FanFests now and got a good overview of Dawntrail, there's certainly a lot of. I scrolled. Shouldn't have done that. There's certainly a lot in the story that we've yet to know, like Solution 9 and its purpose, the mysterious lady, Miko guy, and the Mammaljaw warrior. The lady have zero idea on who she might be. Some even speculated that it's our version of Ash from Final Fantasy XII, but I don't know how I feel about that one. The Mammaljaw, I do agree, it could be one of our new feline companions' brother. The Mikote guy, though, curiously, he's wearing the level 89 machinist artifact gear. So he might have something to do with the very late 1800s American Western-style town we'll be visiting in Shaluani. So we might have potentially a gunslinger plot point. Solution 9 does seem to be centuries ahead in technology compared to the rest of the world, and on the soul supply, I think you're going a little too much with it from the ancient world, but I'm thinking more of leaning into Final Fantasy 9, but could be built by an ancient due to the text. Spoilers for Final Fantasy 9, by the way. So, I mean, we've played 9, but the soul was a big thing in 9, and oddly the tank-looking thing we saw artwork for at the EU FanFest does look a lot like the genome tubes, so there could be a chance that this city makes genomes. It would explain the soul supply and employment, because it could very well be that whoever is in charge of Solution 9 is making the genomes and would need them created and then employed to be like the mammoths of this side of the globe. It could very well be that our genome's version of Kuja is our true antagonist, whoever that might be, if it falls into the similar vein of that part of the story of 9. Ultima, though, I think might be leaning more for the Raid series, since they were the composer, the advocate of aesthetics, and avocado of aesthetics, and myriad art per EE3, and that definitely seemed like it fits the description a bit. Basically, we're going to a music arcade if Ultima is really going to be part of Arcadion. I do think Solution 9 is looking more and more like the genome part of 9, part of Final Fantasy 14. 14.9? Final Fantasy 9 might be in Dawntrail. We shall see, but probably won't know more until we actually play the game, or see them in the launch trailer, since they like throwing spoilers in that. What are your thoughts, and am I on track here with genomes coming into 14? Yours truly, Larson. It's a lot of information. Okay. Well, we'll start from the top, I guess. The people in the patch art.
Yeah. Well,
the
expansion art.
The expansion art.
Yeah.
The lady being Lady Ash is interesting because I haven't even considered the fact that we haven't heard seen or heard anything from like there's not been any mention of Ivalice or any indication that Ivalice is anywhere related to the expansion. But remember, we don't know what the twist is in the expansion yet. So maybe there is some sort of... I mean, she is looking regal, if I may say so.
She's giving Ash for sure.
She could be giving Ash,
Yeah.
Do we have...
But it would be so strange.
Do we not...
It would be strange.
Just a quick question. Do they not show a sketch of Lady Ash in the story of Ivalice?
I don't remember.
I have a...
Yeah.
No, they... Oh. They
Yeah.
do?
In the flashback to the raid?
I think so.
Yes,
yeah. Oh, thank you. That was quick. Let's see. Yeah, there's... Oh, well, okay. So it's just in the, like... tactics style artwork, I guess, or
That's
the
Ashelia
Ivalicean
Banagin Dalmasca.
style.
And her brother. Fun, you know.
And her brother, yeah. So,
Yeah, that was a good plot.
I don't know how that would have connected.
I just don't see, like, why Ash? Why can't, like, why would, just because she looks like a regal person, why would it immediately be Ash?
No,
I don't think that all white women look the same. It's very prejudiced of you.
Yeah. Like, otherwise, why didn't you just mistake her for Y'shtola or any of the other cast? Like, she's clearly of some high society, maybe like a princess or something. But I don't think there's much more we can say about her other than she stands out despite being at the back because she has different lighting on her for some reason.
I mean, wasn't there supposed to be... I mean, I don't know if this is necessarily connected, but I remember, wasn't it a princess that gifted Graha's family line with the Allegan eye? Like, is it possible that this is a descendant of that princess, that Allegan princess?
Yeah, maybe.
It makes it sound like they all died a very horrible death or something, or just ran out. So I don't.
Yeah, they did. They did, but like, who knows? Like, who knows how many of them survived or ran away? Like, some of them could have ran away, and they just like history lost track of.
Graha's ancestor Desh was entrusted with the safekeeping of the royal bloodline by Alag's princess Selena.
Yeah. When she passed that to Graha, did she lose?
Desh.
Desh passed it to Graha. Did they lose the eye then? Because
Doesn't
otherwise,
really explain how.
she should have a red eye.
I would I mean, yeah,
It's
I
a
would.
genetic
But
thing,
remember,
isn't it?
Yeah, some of the G tribe get it and some don't.
Yeah.
and yeah, she might not have it.
That's true.
Also, I don't think they gave it up as well because, like, I think it was just like a blood transfer type thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Yeah. It was. Infuse her blood
it's
into
just that
Dash.
her gear is so unknown. Like gear, her outfit, I should say.
Well,
is
the
so,
headpieces are very like, I don't know, like
It's giving Gridanian.
Gridanian. Yeah, it's very,
Yeah.
very like druidic.
Yeah, it is. So I don't know what this is, and also it doesn't really just for the Ash part.
I mean,
she doesn't really look like Ash. Her hair, Ash. Well,
No,
she
not
could have
really.
grown it out. She's been gone for a while. But...
It's longer, yeah. It could. I mean, the other possibility is there is one zone we don't have access. We haven't seen.
Yeah,
There still could. She could be someone from this mysterious city of gold that they have referenced before.
Yeah.
true. That's true as well. Yeah.
Hey, as long as it's not elegance. I would rather it be ancients than elegance. I don't think it's either, but as long as it's not elegance.
I would be interested if it's like elegance that grew, like that formed a new secret society. Like this is a new
like
type of
going?
elegant. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. See, that's what I.
Yes.
I would be okay with that as well.
That'd
I
be
like
fine.
the idea that this is an Allegan subset that like they left a long time ago because they did not like the direction the Allegan Empire was going in.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But separate from Solution 9.
I don't
know. I
know.
think Solution 9 would be
Solution 9
if
could
this
be.
is that. I would Solution 9 would be the
Yeah.
would be
Solution 9 only has text that we can associate with ancients.
Yes.
Yeah, but they were aware of it. They were aware of the proto alphabet. They could have adopted it. They could have gone
Yeah.
back.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like East-West Roman Empire kind of thing, where like the
Roman Empire
it'd
mentioned.
be the opposite.
Finally.
Where it's like, maybe the eastern part lost contact or something, and they kept everything going.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a good way of them trying to throw us off, it's using that alphabet,
Yeah.
but it not being ancient.
Yeah.
Because remember, as much as calamities, we always thought calamities were a global catastrophe. They're pretty localized.
Yeah.
Some calamities are global and some aren't.
Yeah.
We're just, we're in the
They're
densest
inconsistent.
etherical part. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
If they
like-
retcon the one that destroyed Aleg to only be Eorzea for some reason, that would be bullshit.
don't think about it too much. Just don't think about it. They've clearly tried to make her stand out in the patch art though, because she is a different.
Exactly, she's in like
She's-
ethereal lighting.
Yeah.
She is in the Minfilia spot.
Yes.
She is
The-
with the
yes.
Minfilia lighting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Minfilia 2? Again?
What if it's
Or
actually
3,
just
I guess.
Minfilia?
Round 3. It is. There's no way.
Proto Minfilia.
Don't fucking bring back Minfilia.
Minfilia was actually an Alag construct, and this is the original like.
That would have
version of
set
it.
me so much if they brought back Minfilia. It's just like a completely different like model, just a different person, but for some reason
What
it
if
has to
we-
be Minfilia.
What if we meet her and everyone like sort of like, oh hey Minfilia, how's it going? And they don't. She just is reintegrated.
Yeah.
It could also just, if like we don't know what gender Altima is, do we? I mean, it could just be Altima.
No, we don't. It could be
Yeah.
Ultima.
Yeah, could be.
I'm up for that.
I'm
Ooh, what if they were like an Allegan noble that was turned into a what are they called? An Ascian. They were uprooted. What's that called? What's the word they use for
Oh
it?
yeah. They
When
were
they
Enlightened?
like,
Awakened.
yeah.
Yeah, they awakened them, but
That's
now it's over.
interesting.
That's
So there
also
was
interesting,
not
yeah.
not just Fandangulio,
Yeah.
Fandaniel, but there was this one too.
Yeah, there are many theories.
That
for
that
this.
would be interesting, although little on the nose to have the identical plot point.
That's true.
Like 2 expansions,
We
right?
can do it again. Why not? We still got a bunch of them left over
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
different universes, even.
Let's just reprint the same expansion 4 times in a row, and then we'll move on.
They'll never notice.
How would they know?
Yeah. Well,
I know
anyways.
people
Yeah. Go on.
are like,
finish that.
oh, they wouldn't just put like another Final Fantasy character in here just from another game, but it's like we have Kryl.
Yeah.
who
is- That's true.
True.
Are you saying this is Alexandria, Garnet till Alexandria till whatever the hell the name was?
From 9?
yeah.
Garnet?
Dagger. Yeah. Garnet Alexandrios.
She had a very long name. She had a very long name. Well, I mean, I think he's referring to Ash. Like it could be Lady Ash. Is that what you mean, Rollo?
Yeah, as in like, 'cause,
Yeah.
I mean, it's essentially just Kryl without the Kryl story from the original game.
Yeah.
Like the outfit and the look. I mean, except I guess similar to the sprite, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I am like I see what people see with Ash. I really don't want it to be Ash.
I don't want it to be Ash.
Really? Why? Explain.
I'm going against the theory just because I don't want it to be Ash.
I don't want it to be Ash because I don't want to. I cannot conceive in my mind, at least as right now, how the Ash, if it is the Ash that is in the Ivalice storyline that we have experienced up until now, has ended up somehow involved in the.
Well,
Bearing in mind they were under
remember that
Guardian occupation.
they don't know where she is. She disappeared,
Mm.
right? So how can she be completely gone from Eorzea, from Aldenard? They can't find. Garlemald tried to find her.
she
What
was
if-
an Ascian that
what if
got
she went-
awakened.
She could have
Oh
gone
my
to the
god,
west.
you're right, Rollo. She was an Ashian.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs some lotion. She's so ashy.
Yeah.
I feel like one of these characters that we see on this has to be from Solution 9.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like
I find it easy
I
to
feel-
believe like the fucking Mamulja is from Solution 9 than this elven woman. She looks so
not elven.
Bredanian. She looks so...
She's not elven, she's Huron.
No, but
Yeah.
like, all right.
Oh,
this-
you mean like as in
sylph-
aesthetically?
This sylphan
Yeah.
woman, like
I
she's
Hmm.
Okay.
She-
very forest.
She's giving like default Midlander,
Yeah.
like in the character creation, essentially.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hmm.
Yeah.
She is the white woman.
I
don't
think
know.
the cat boy.
I mean,
well, no, he's probably. Yeah.
I mean, one of the biggest surprises that I would love is if Erenville is from Solution 9.
oh,
He's an awakened
you
ass.
know, he's from.
We don't know where he's from.
We have no idea where he's from.
No.
He has never said where he's from. That's even a part of that online story, is that no one knows where he's from.
We assumed he was part of just the,
We
The
assumed he was from
archives.
Yogg-Taral.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have to. I mean,
He better not be from.
we need
Solution
to
9.
finish this question because we have to wrap. So we can finish the Famitsu interview as well. So we don't know who the people in the patch. Well, we do know who some of them are. We know the mumble jaw, the two-headed one. That's
Yeah. Thank
Cool.
you.
Let's quickly talk about the genome theory, just
Yeah.
because like that was the main bulk of the MogMail.
It's not a bad one, but do you really want to risk bringing genomes into this world and then people requesting them as a playable race?
I don't think they would ever be a playable race, and I also don't. I mean, genome. They don't have to function exactly as they did in 9. Genomes
That's
in our
true.
game could just
Do-
could end up looking like any race if they wanted
I
to.
suppose so.
Yeah. Do we want
I
to?
think the idea of it being like it's just
Should we explain what what genome is for those that haven't played 9? That genome is. They're monkey people, right? It's
yeah. There's a Dan from
Tailed
Sedan.
humans.
tailed
Yeah.
humans. Yeah. That's it. That's all. Just so you know what we're talking about. Because
They're
genome
making
doesn't-
monkeys.
it's hard to visualize what this is when you say genome, because genome is
it was basically like it was like an arc, and they had these souls.
Yeah.
And then eventually the souls would be awakened. I can't really remember what it is like when they get to the promised land, so I can't remember.
See, I didn't explain it, Lakil, because like Mailer just made it out just then. I don't quite remember how that part of 9 works.
no.
It's something like that. They're basically like
They were
they were like
manufactured essentially.
manufactured souls,
And
like
they were
soul
very,
supply or
like,
whatever.
passive creatures
Yeah.
that didn't really have much purpose.
Oh.
That was the whole
I should
plotline.
say real quick about Miss Ash. She is alive in 14 right now. She had
You
a
know
fake
that she's
assassination.
Yes.
Yes.
So
we do
she
know
was,
that.
she was doing all the
Okay.
resistance stuff.
Yeah. But
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
I just feel like it's inconceivable, like Yogi said, that even though she's disappeared, she's decided to become a princess on the other side of the world. or
Well, she
something.
may not have decided to become a princess. That might be what she just is.
Well,
dressed
thank God
as.
she's not. Yeah, not incognito. That's a good choice.
Well, it's patch
As
art.
the escaped
You're not
princess
necessarily they want to maybe throw you off. I don't know.
Well, they are.
Now I kind of want it to be Ash. Like
Just to spite?
just to spite Mela.
If they explain it well enough, I'm fine
Crazier
with that.
things have
It's just
happened
like,
in this game.
for some reason, and maybe it's just proximity, I have an easier time believing that Ash went to Mericidia than she did to Taral. Taral is just so far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Who
true.
knows what they had out there?
Yeah, it's true. I just really want anything Dalmasca to be resolved in not
Oh
in
no, I agree with you.
text prompts
I
after
agree
a
with you.
quest.
I agree.
I just think anything Dalmascan will not get resolved unless they bring back Woolhead, and it will be something that is not the MSQ. At this point, I think they do not want the Dalmascan stuff to be MSQ. I think they are so happy with it being in its own weird bubble that is both a part of our world, but also easily ignorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if they finally take fan feedback from like, oh, well, JP didn't like all that stuff, so now they're like, oh, we gotta listen to the Westerners now. Put that shit in the main plot.
That would never happen. Never. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, we'll see. There is definitely a 9 connection as well somewhere.
Well,
in
there
this,
may be.
Maybe.
It's possible that this is some sort of manufacturer. So, yeah, like Chad's saying, so the bodies were like vessels for the genomes, but they harbored the souls of the Terrans or the Earth people or whatever.
Yeah.
So the analogy in 14 would be then that these are maybe they were like kidnapping people on Aetheris and putting ancient souls in them, or maybe they had put their souls into fake bodies for the sundering or something.
If the theory, one of the theories that they're from a different shard, maybe the idea was that like they, in order for them to move between shards, they had. I mean, because I think this is actually the. I could be mistaken. I could be misremembering how this worked. I think this is what the Warriors of Darkness did. I think it could be that they could be plucking bodies from our world and putting their souls inside them.
They weren't able to bring their bodies, so I believe the Warriors of Darkness died and their souls were brought here by Minfilia, and I think they were either given fake bodies or they did steal bodies.
Yeah.
I think just gave them corporeal form.
Yeah, I think she just gave their ether form, but I think the idea is similar. So also with the way we travel, like with
it wasn't
the soul,
Minfilia that brought them to our world, by the way. I don't think.
Was it not?
That was an Ascian.
No. Wasn't it Hydaelyn?
Wasn't it?
Wait.
I thought because Minfilia was in that quest line and she went and took them back, didn't she?
This is so long ago.
Yeah, I think
No,
it
she took them back, but she did not bring
Oh
them.
yeah.
Oh,
right,
sorry,
They
right,
did because they were pissed off. At Hydaelyn.
Right.
Sorry, yeah.
Right.
She was part of it though in some way.
Yeah.
But we also used that soul well thing to bring souls back and forth. So maybe a lot of people are saying it's the lightning shard, so we'll go with that. So the people on the lightning world knew that they were the world that
What
Mainly
on
talking
earth
about
are
the
we
shard.
talking about?
The shard that was destroyed
lost.
by the calamity of lightning.
Yeah, so we're now on a different shard. Okay.
Well, no, the people on that shard knew their world was ending, and they were the ones who created Solution 9. Guess it, maybe it was shard, I don't know, whatever. And they died in their world and put their souls into genomes and then transported themselves somehow to our world and became invisible.
Right. Okay, yeah, no, I can see that.
That's because that's sort of what people are thinking, I think.
Yeah, there's also been some talk about just the calamity of lightning itself as well. Like
yeah, that's why it's so
related.
purple and lightning-y there. So, yeah, that is an out there theory.
It is
but a lot of people are saying they came from that shard.
That's another one for you, Miles. Previous month.
Yeah.
That's another one.
We're busting
Just
out
made
all the
one.
crackpot theories. Yeah.
A lot of what we say now is probably not going to be true.
No,
No.
that's true.
But if we throw enough,
Yeah.
one of them will stick to the wall.
It's true.
That is true.
It's true. That's the trick.
It's so I talked to Lakeel and Mailer about this at one point. I am so glad that they revealed Solution 9 and Heritage Found before the expansion revealed, because up until this point, there was just not enough to discuss.
Right.
And now we have a lot to discuss
That's
for the
a
next
lot.
6 months.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank
'cause
you for
most people
catering to us
stand
for
it.
that one.
Yes.
Well, how do you fit this into our world? It's so far removed.
Yeah. And
I mean, hey, and if they're willing to show us that, like, what's the actual fucking twist?
yeah, exactly. Because
That it's a mirage. Or it's a dream, or we
It
wake
was
up.
all a dream. Wake
Yeah.
up.
yeah.
We wake up, we're playing Throne of Liberty.
I mean, did we not talk about the idea that that Solution 9 is like Xanacand? That it is
Yeah,
an entirely
Could be that. Too.
unreal location?
Yeah.
It very well could be.
Yeah.
There's so many theories around Solution 9.
Which is good.
Ancient,
That's what we wanted.
lightning shard people,
Time travel again,
Time
but in
travel.
the future.
Yes.
mirage.
A little bit is like, actually, I got one more charge left. Go to the future this time.
Yeah. So there you go.
Think about that. It could be Emmett Selk from the future that we left behind, and that's how they bring Emmett Selk back.
Yeah.
Yay.
And I
No,
don't.
I proposed that because I knew you'd hate it.
While
We meet future Biggs and Wedge.
okay, I know we can do this forever, but we have another story to get to. So
Yes.
we're gonna do that. But I will also say that with the next patch, there will be more story stuff. Maybe more theories will flourish after that. So look out next week. Okay, thank you for your MogMail. Larson, welcome to the Discord, and Miles Saints Pro. Also join the Discord if you are watching, if you haven't already. It's a good time. All right, let's move on. Not there, but here. We have a Famitsu interview. What's that in the corner? Is that
No, it's UEP.
is that UEP trying to get into the photo there with Yoshi? He's taking over, I'm telling you.
No.
Pesky UEP. Okay, this is a summary provided by the subreddit. I wish I had the name of the person who did it, but it's from it's a translation from the subreddit. Shout out.
It's by Muna.
Muna. Okay, there you go. Shout out. All right, this is a summary. It's a Q&A style interview. This is not the entire interview, but this is what they deemed most important. So we'll trust that. So let's jump into it. Why Kryl? Why Pictomancer? Starting off strong here. Yoshi-P says, we wanted to give Kryl some screen time on the front lines for a while now. 6.0 was not it, so it had to be 7.0, which is fair. They did fuck her up in 6.0. They did her dirty. So now they're giving her front row. We decided on the role first. We always need at least one DPS. Looking at the role balance, we decided 2 DPS jobs for this expansion. One was melee, so the other had to be ranged. We had the idea of a job that used paint and brushes as a weapon for a while, and that ended up being the idea that got chosen. But we weren't set on it from the start. Yeah, I guess we had the idea of a job that uses paint and brushes. Do you not think they went, what about Pictomancer instead of... I feel like that would be the more reasonable route to go, because it's very convenient.
Well, maybe like the weapon choice though, because Pictomancer maybe, I don't know, maybe could have been implemented in multiple ways, and they thought paintbrush would be the most fun.
Yeah.
Could have been like a sketch artist or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh no, they went.
Give 'em a
Oh yeah, of
spray
course. That's what they went with. They were like, what about duplicant? What about? Okay, what did you pay extra attention to for the new Femroths and Wooklamat? Which is the name. We have it written now, by the way.
Don't worry, I've updated the ticker.
Yeah. The ticker that
He did.
literally no one will see.
No, he did. For those wondering, Lakil and I assume Rollo, could see in the Dropbox update to
Yeah.
folder
Yeah.
long after anyone could see it.
The funny thing is you also get an email like a week
Yes.
like this is what has changed in that folder.
Yeah.
It's mail updating the ticker.
It's funny too because it uses his full name. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it does. It
Every
does.
time.
And I'm like, who
It's
the fuck
always
is
like,
this?
Who?
Who's
my
in my
account?
Dropbox? Yeah. Okay. Since the Warrior of Light, I'll do the question again since you might have forgotten. What do you pay extra attention to for the new Femroths and Wooklamat? Yoshi-P says, since the Warrior of Light will be helping in finding the next ruler of Tural, that character had to become a likable character. We felt a high demand for female Hrothgar for a while. Now was the opportunity to do it with the graphical update, and the design team was really motivated to bring this new playable race to our players. We combined both and made Wooklamat a Femroth. She's not perfect and will develop and grow during the story. So
I'm glad
Okay.
she's not perfect, because then that results in someone like Lise.
Yeah, we don't
true.
release.
She wasn't perfect either. She sucked.
Oh, yeah. No, that's true.
Well-
But she was like in a different way. She didn't realize she wasn't perfect, I think, was the problem there.
Yeah.
Like the entire first half of Stormblood, she was like,
She was
Hey,
just
Rollo,
scum
she
for a
thought
night.
she was She thought she was the white savior here to bring peace to Alamigo.
Yeah.
And then
She
you know what they
did.
said? Fuck off.
She
Yeah,
did
rightfully.
nothing, Rollo. She did nothing. She did
Useless.
nothing.
No, I was just saying she wasn't
We did.
perfect, and that
We
was
did.
the story.
Yeah.
She got gifted the role of leader of Alamigo because someone died and for some
did.
reason picked her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that part, but she was a flawed person, at least for Stormblood
Yeah.
base.
Okay. Any comments on the upcoming patch 6.55? Yoshi-P says, we want it to be a good introduction to Wook Lamont. It should take you a little over 2 hours to play through the story.
Not bad. Not bad.
That's
Not long,
decent.
but not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, the first part of this patch was actually very long for the first half of a 6.5 patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conclusion to the Hildebrand storyline. There will be a patch 6.57 and 6.58 further down the line before 7.0, but that's probably for adding the
Yeah.
seasonal events, or the not the seasonal, but the crossover events. And then they even translator adds this next bit is the most important. Let's be real. So let's see. I am really curious about the alpaca that we saw next to the Pelu Belu. It's true. This is important. Yoshi-P says the dev team really liked the alpaca too, and part of that is because of the new shading system that we're implementing as part of the graphical update. Naturally, since it's liked that much, it surely will carry the Warrior of Light around the land, and it would not surprise me if it carried the Warrior of Light across the skies as well.
What?
Flying alpaca?
Oh, wow.
Thumbnail.
I like
What if it just turned into a massive wool balloon?
I really hope that they sent a lot of the dev team to like Peru or South America to do like pictures or whatever. Like they sent that one guy to like Saudi Arabia to take pictures of dirt.
Yeah.
I hope they sent
Is
him
that-
to Peru.
Yeah.
I want like a gaggle of Japanese game devs just going, "Oh, so dane, alpaca."
It's actually a picture of a herd of alpaca with that man's feet.
With the feet.
Yeah,
The dude with the
The
feet.
feet are the important part.
Yeah. Okay. Anything important we should be completing before Dawntrail? This is an important question.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Yoshi-P says, nope.
Oh, okay.
As most of you already know, the MSQ will provide you with gear, etc. So even if your current item level is a bit low, no need to worry. That's my answer as director. My answer as producer is simply that if you're a returner, please give yourself enough time, maybe 2 to 3 months, to get back into the game, get used to current systems, and spend some time with friends in-game before you enjoy Dawntrail.
No. With friend, singular.
Yeah, friend. With friend.
With one friend.
Yeah.
all of my friend.
Yeah, all of my friend. Yeah, I mean, sure. Plans for
I think that you can't have super low eye level, though. Like, calm down.
Yeah,
I'm going to be going into Dawntrail with, like 386 or something. Like,
eye level
get
45.
yourself
Well,
going.
I think the idea is that like you, as long as you're in eye level to complete the MSQ, you are ready to do Dawntrail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you always get those coffers at the start with like,
Yeah.
whatever
Yes,
the
you
base eye level gear is.
yeah.
Plus,
which
you'll
I just
also
use
get
for my ults. Ult
Well, yeah.
jobs.
Well, I always save them all for my ults and then end up just storing like 40 in a retainer. And then
Me too.
It's same.
I have a ton from like
yeah, I need to throw them away because they
or
aren't
not
actually.
Heavensward.
Yeah.
But there'll also always be an NPC in the first town we go to who will sell like level 90 gear, which is item level like probably 680 or something anyway.
But it's not high quality. Disgusting.
That's true.
It's not,
Yeah.
but it'll get you through.
But they'll get
you're
you.
You're not progging these dungeons, you know?
True.
Yogi passes 99 on his first run or he quits the game.
Okay. Plans for the next 10, 20, 30 years? Any thoughts on who might
30
take...
years.
Any thoughts? I mean,
I've been going for 30 more fucking years of this.
30 more. God, the game would be 40 years old. That would be fucking crazy.
No, I didn't have children. Why? I didn't. Why didn't you have? I was just too busy playing Final Fantasy 14 for 30 more years.
He's my child. His name is Gilgy Whiston.
What? What is this bit? Who are we talking to right now?
Well, why haven't we done anything for 30 more years? 30 years.
You-
We'll be 60, Luke Hill. Well, we can talk about retirement on the podcast. Well, I'm retiring this week.
Finally got
I'm going to early retirement. I'm going down to 2 days a week, and we're still playing 14.
Sorry, I was so confused. I thought you were reading like a quote from somewhere. It's like, I didn't have any children. I'm like, Yoshi-P has children. It's like, what is this?
No, we're just thinking, why didn't we succeed in our lives? Because we were too busy playing 14 for 30 more years.
Yeah. Which is ironic because I don't play 14 that much. I only play when we stream 14. So I don't. It's not.
What?
Oh, you faker! You don't even do
You
content.
don't even. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, what else do we do? We do roulettes. That's all we do.
Yeah, well, we try and wean you off roulettes, but you always go back to them.
What else do you want to do?
Unreal.
Let's do.
We were going to do Borden.
Some bicolor farming. Come on.
No, not that shit. Come on,
gems.
we have standards.
Yeah.
We did.
You gotta get your fate
bicolored gem
rewards.
farming recently, Rollo.
Oh.
Yeah, we did actually do that.
We did that.
Living it up.
Don't go.
Okay.
Oh, as if that's like the most thrilling new content we could have done.
I love it. It's great.
All right.
God.
Plans for the next 10, 20, 30 years. Any thoughts on who might take your spot when you retire? Yoshi-P says, with the ideas I currently have, I am sure I can at least develop until and including 9.0. Even if I collapse tomorrow, that's grim, there might not be someone who can hold a 2-hour presentation in Tokyo Dome, but everything else is in very good hands. Our dev team grew immensely. Even if I retired from game development one day, rest assured, I will still be part of this world by becoming the one that always complains about everything to the dev team. There is nothing to worry about, so please keep enjoying the game. I feel like he's terrified of like saying that he will retire one day. You will retire one day, Yoshi-P. That will we understand how life works.
But he doesn't want to bring like anxiety into our lives.
It's fine. It's part of, and we
Not
know
necessarily.
who's breathing down your neck. I know who's breathing down your neck. She's in the wings.
I thought you were talking about the CEO.
He said, in a different translation of this, he said that I've said this to you guys as well. He's a live fast, die young kind of guy.
Yeah.
I think he wants to keep working. He wants to still be working when he dies. I think that's what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
At his desk, if he's lucky.
Cigarette in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, make sure to clear your history.
So he says, I am sure I can at least develop until and including 9.0. So 3 more expansions include with Dawntrail. So 2 more after Dawntrail. It's interesting. I would have gone for 10.0 to just go have like a round number to go out.
And that's
on.
far away, though.
It is far away.
That's like
that's a good
another 3 years of development, though.
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
right.
I think I don't blame him for being like, I don't want to do any more after that.
Yeah, that's fair.
If that is what he wants to do.
Yeah.
At least he could still do more. He's just only giving a minimum at this point.
Yeah, we're scoffing at like 10, 20, 30 years, but isn't that what WoW essentially said? Like the next 20, which will make the game 40 years old when they reach the end of that.
They barely even keep the same employees though. So it's every other year.
It's like a Thesean development company. It's completely changed.
Yeah.
I mean, it just doesn't have the storyline anymore.
Yeah. We don't have time to go into that. But yes, go on, Gary.
No. Assumedly that like 8.0 will probably be Mericidia. Assumedly, they could always like they could keep kicking Mericidia down the line.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully we'll get one more on the source before we start shard hopping, because there's still so much of like Ilsabar that we haven't explored.
I don't need
it's
a shard hop at all. There's so much in this world that is not
Blow up the planet.
discovered.
I'm done after 8.0.
New chaos.
The entire Ilsabardian section is completely unknown. Like
one
other
zone?
than
Are you kidding me?
Garlemald. So that's a lot of land there in the middle.
How many zones does Eorzea have?
Where's the big Titan dude?
25, 30.
Yeah, where is he?
Where is he?
He said we're gonna fight him. I guess he didn't mean this expansion, Endwalker.
No, they've even I think they're getting rid of him on the map and everything. He's disappearing.
Yeah, he's
It's
disappearing.
giant man erasure. Stop.
I know.
Yeah, stop this. Okay, well, that's it for the Famitsu interview. That's it for the show, in fact. We've done it all. We came, we saw, we conquered. Well, that's it. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. Remember to follow on Twitter at SpeakersXIV, twitch.tv/SpeakersOfHeidel, and YouTube.com/SpeakersXIV, !Discord in chat if you want to join our Discord server. If you're watching on demand, links in the description. Again, reminder that even though I said same time, same place, remember that time is Sunday for the next 3 weeks. So keep that in mind. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the poster. We'll be answering questions from the Syndicate and continue the horrendous Pokemon segment. See you there. Bye.
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 Bye.